Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. So we're just heading back from the garden clearance job. Well, I call it garden clearance, it was basically just getting rid of a very unstable tree which was close to a building. It is the same day, so yeah, obviously we haven't got the payment yet, they're going to pay later. We have very flexible terms, so they can pay within the next week or so. £200 is what we're going to charge them, and we actually made a fortune out of the wood anyway, so yeah, we're not really in any rush to be paid anyway. So today, we're going to move on. We're going to actually get rid of these bales first of all. It seems to be something we do at the beginning of pretty much every episode. And then after that, we need to... Well, I actually got a bit of a plan. This yard here, where we've got the greenhouses, I was going to put some big lights up, some big spotlights. So that is my plan for today. But yeah, we need to do some other things too, such as just the usual stuff. You know, making sure everything is okay. That is the animals, the sheep and the cows. And also, we do need to, if we can do, start fertilising again. Because it's just one of those never-ending jobs. At least it feels like it. To be honest, it is an ending job. Because we only have to do it once more. And that'll be only once more for the entire series. Because as you'll know, we are doing this fairly slowly. I'm trying to detach the trailer. It is possible. It's just, yeah, the weight is there. So it's kind of detecting the weight instead of the drawbar. There we go. So yeah, it probably would be better if you could actually take the trailer off from in the cab as you would do in real life. It's just really the PTO or a much lighter trailer which would have to do from the, you know, the outside first person view. I say first person, I mean basically this. Because you wouldn't normally go to the back of a tractor to actually take the trailer, a trailer like that, off here. You would do the hoses and the electrics, but yeah, you'd normally do the rest of it from the in-cab view. Anyway, yeah, let's just jump out of here again. We've got so many bales to put up there. Take the straps off first. We're going to have to use the auto load feature again because I can't actually lift the bales up as high as that without them falling off. They do tend to fall off the front loaders, so there's not really another way of doing it. I try and be as realistic as possible, but it's just one of those things which we're going to have to do. Because I can put 3 on the tines or on the spikes, but as soon as I lift it up really high, up to the hayloft up here, they just tumble back over onto the tractor. So using the auto load is better. We're actually going to have a really good supply of hay for this winter. We already have all this. It's actually not just for the winter, it's also for now as well. As soon as this grass has depleted, we'll be onto the hay, because we won't be doing any more grass, I wouldn't have thought. We've done quite a bit of it. Right, so here's a tempting thing to do. Shortcut. Yes, that's a very good way of doing it. Okay, so first things first, take them off the trailer, put them up there, then we'll have to get the skid steer and move them into position. The haystack's gone haywire. Yeah, I didn't realise we had quite as much, but that is fantastic. That's going to be really good now for the rest of the series. Yeah, I don't know how many there are here, but there are a lot of bales. don't worry, I'm not going to count them. But yeah, all we need to know is that there is just plenty. We have the grass as well. The grass we're going to have to use straight away because it is going to rot eventually. It's not going to hang around forever. In fact, it might only take a couple of days to rot away, so we must use it if we can do. The sheep do require it, the cows don't at the moment. So if we take 2 if we can do, it does struggle a bit actually, this skid steer with 2. Not really the weight, but actually holding them. It seems to always let one go. It's not quite right. I could really do with the CSZ bale grab on here, or the bale spike. Basically very similar to the one attached to the fence over there, but I don't think we'll have to have the high lift on it. We'll just have a standard spike. But that seems to be working alright, so that's not too bad. If it can continue like this every time, then we don't need to spend any more money on another one. Right, so there we go. Pick up speed a bit if we can do. And yeah, as well, we don't have to put it in the pen or anything, we just put it into the trough over here. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. I'm not surprised, there is a massive bale in front of us. There we go. It might not take them both, but it'll definitely take one. Oh, we did. Very good. It looks like they're going to have some water as well, so we might as well do that while we're here. We do have the great big water tanker. So if I take this back over to the hayloft, because that is really where it lives, it is going to be used a few times for our sort of garden maintenance jobs. But yeah, mainly it's going to be used over here for moving bales. So we'll just put it in on the right hand side, I would have thought, just in here. We'll have to grab another tractor. A suitable tractor for the job. Oh, how are they doing for straw? Ah, very good. Full. Totally full. Engine off? Yep, good. So I think this one here, this New Holland, that'll be the best one for the job. It is going to be baling again, but it's going to be a while. It'll be when we harvest the arable crops, and that is going to be another month in game time, or another season pretty much. And this might not be totally full. Can't actually remember how much there is in here. I'm hoping enough for the sheep and the cows. There we go. Yeah, we'll jump out. I might have rolled back too far. I did. We've got 16%. Oh, not too much. That should, though, that should be enough for our animals. It's not like the amount of water the greenhouses take. They take loads. But we do have to go into both of their enclosed areas to do this job. Hello, sheep. It's that scary farmer. Yes. The virtual type farmer called Daggerwin. Right, let's head down here. We've done all this before, but it's just something we have to do. And yeah, we're going to put the lighting up very soon. So it does tip when it does this. Maybe it would be better actually if I actually reversed up to the trough, because then it looks like it's actually going into something instead of just emptying onto the ground. Coming through. It is very heavy as well, this tanker, when it's full. In fact, it might be too much for this tractor if we had to fill it. We'd likely have to swap it over to the Fendt. Right, so that's the sheep done. There we go, and let's disappear and reappear at the cows. Magical, isn't it? Right, let's try and get through here. Plenty of straw, bit of muck. Not really enough muck to move, but as soon as we do move it, it's going to go into the greenhouses. So in fact what I might do is actually sell the muck spreader, because I don't think we're going to use it. We're using slurry and artificial fertiliser. So yeah, the muck spreader is really just something which is sat there. It's an asset which is sat there depreciating basically. Right, this time hopefully it's going to make it look like it's going into the trough. Ah yes. I could say something rude about that, but I won't do. And we did have enough. Perfect. That's all looking very green. What we do need to do is, oh yeah, check up on the silage, because as soon as that silage is ready, we can obviously fulfill this category, and then we can also make some power food, because we have straw and hay as well, so that would really boost them, really boost their productivity, which is really what we need. Just wait for this one to move. There we go. So yeah, I might go and take that Farm Tech muck spreader over to the store, get some money for it. You could actually potentially fund the lighting, which we're going to have. I don't know how much the lighting is. All I've done is download it because it looked really good. There are two different types, I believe. It must be a placeable. A short one and a tall one. Big, medium. Is there small? Just big and medium. I think we'll probably be going for the big because it's really tall and it should light up. Technically, light up a larger area. Possibly not as bright though because it'd be spread over a larger area. And at some point we're going to have to refill this too, but I don't think we'll be doing that today because we need to really focus on the other stuff, especially if that silage is ready. So I'll park it up here. Let's just reverse it up here. See, it could be ready. I would guess it's not totally, but I might have just missed the notification for it. 99%, wow. So any minute it's going to be done. Literally any minute. Yeah, so in the meantime, we'll take the muck spreader and we'll try and fund the lighting. Right, it is done. It just appeared with a notification saying bunker silo has done fermenting. So that is all very good indeed. Well, the mirrors do work, that's nice. Now I've got no excuses if I crash into anything. That's very close. But we're not going to hit it. Can't quite see where the trailer is. Yeah, it's quite a long way off. Ooh, great demand at the summer for wood chips. We're not doing any wood chips at the moment. But, oh yeah, I suppose if we do it in the future, it'll be too late. So, it was good. It was a good idea. Is it a good price? You'd hope it would be. The thing is though, wood chips are just never really worth it. Look at that, that is a good price apparently, and it's only £228 per tonne, or per 1,000 litres. It just doesn't really sound worth it at all. But it is better than if you sold it at a really bad price, such as 120 or something. I'm using the Unimog because it's going to be fast. We can get it over to the sell point quickly. We've just had a phone call. Don't worry, we were on hands-free. And it was to stump grind the tree. The customer likes what we've done, but now they want the stump to be taken away as well. Originally they did not want us to do this, so we're going to have to try and find a way somehow of fitting it into our very busy schedule. Although, yeah, we're not too busy, but we must make sure we fertilise everything before the end of summer, or before actually we harvest. I think we might be able to start harvesting at the end of summer, possibly. I'll take a look when we get over here, but yeah, the customer is actually just behind that house there. Very close to us. So that's going to be a job for the skid steer. The unfortunate thing is it is going to mean either renting or buying a stump grinder. But I might look at one, a mod one, instead of one which we've already got. So yeah, I'm not too sure. It's just something we're going to have to consider. Which machine to buy. Obviously we have to buy something because we can't get rid of it otherwise. But yes, it's a job which does need to be done. Right. I always overshoot. There we go. Take it off. I'm already starting to get hay fever. Can't believe it. It seems early, but maybe not. That's not a bad price. 8287. Very nice indeed. So yes, we were going to check, weren't we? We were going to check when we can harvest. So wheat and barley are our ones. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. We can do it in summertime. So that is all very good. Meaning, ideally, we do need to be fertilised. Well, now, really. We can't be hanging about, basically. So that is going to be a fairly full-on job. I'll probably do some as a time-lapse and cut some of it out completely. It'll be in the future. It won't be today's video. In fact, it'll probably be the same video where we do this work for the customer. We'll start off the video doing it, we'll finish it off, and then I'll just do a time-lapse of as many fields as I can do. We do have a lot of fields to do, but really, as we have such a wide spreader, it really shouldn't take us too long at all. So, yeah, I'm not really too concerned about the length of time it's going to take. Okay, so back to the yard, and yeah, let's go and put these lights up before it goes dark. I think as well what I might do is just get the Massey Ferguson 265, I think it is, and just muck out the cows, because they do have something there. It's not a great deal, but we'll just take it out there anyway, as it's not very pleasant for them, and we can actually use that muck. The greenhouses could really do with it, and that's a fair point. I need to check up on these greenhouses to make sure they're not actually neglected, because it's something we're taking seriously. It's going to be a serious sideline for us. Whenever I've done it in the past, whenever I've had just one greenhouse, it's so easy to just forget about it and think, oh, I can't be bothered with that. But when you have so many, it's going to be a viable business. It's going to be something which is worth doing. So we can't really just give up on them. That would be ridiculous. Especially as they were super expensive. I think they were £25,000 each, weren't they? I think very expensive. So it's certainly something worth doing. Right, we'll put this here. There we go. The Massey Ferguson is just over here. They need to be moved too. Yeah, it's just over here. Hang on. Can I not see any crops? Oh, they are there. Good. How's it doing? 69%, 55%. That's good. That's all very good. Yeah, so it's over here. Here we go. We can't use this muck anyway with this muck fork unless I download a mod. But that's alright, because we're not even getting it from here. We're getting it from the cows, and we can indeed get it from the cows with this muck fork. It's just the placeable where there is an issue. Can we get through here? Is that a way in? Looks like it might be, but it might go to the wrong place. Oh, there is a gate there though, isn't there? I've blocked it in though, so yes. Let's just go round, it'll be easier. Plenty of slurry being produced. Very good. Okay. How much do they actually have? I don't think it's much. Yeah, 1,500 litres, which is possibly the exact capacity as the muck fork. So we'll just take one full one. If there's something left, we'll leave it, because it would be literally just a few litres. Not even worth bothering with. This should really take pretty much all of it. Very good. Yeah, so we're left with... Sorry. Oh, it's still in there. I have to take it out. Shut the door. And we'll just take it to whichever greenhouse. It doesn't really matter which one. The lucky one. I think I gave it to this one here last time, so we'll go around the back. Pick one at random, this one over here. The chosen greenhouse. How full does it look? Yeah, about half. That's what it was showing. Sorry, just knocked this joystick. Right. In it goes. Oh, crikey. In it goes, just about. We'll try again. I lost almost half of it. There we go. That's how it should be. So things are looking very green, very, very positive. We're getting loads of sheep, and we've got 30 cows, which is not too bad. So yeah, only one thing left to do now, and that is to get these placeables put in. It's not going to be too expensive, I wouldn't have thought. They're 1,500 a time, and you can actually see how it lights it up. It's going to be like a football pitch or something. If I put them... How should we position them? One in the middle or one either side? It's in the tree, so it's not very helpful. I think I'll put them here. Put one there. One angling more that way. Yeah, I could just put them all the way around actually. Everywhere there's a greenhouse on the perimeter, we'll put them, obviously not in the middle of the yard, just on the outside area. This greenhouse, initially, I thought I was going to move, but I don't think I am now. I think that's fine. So let's just spin around and see what it's going to look like. Yeah. If you saw that from a distance, you would think it was like a sports ground, but actually it's just a training ground for vegetables. I like them. It's cost us £8,940, but I think it's going to be worth it. We'll see in a minute because it's going to go dark. Yeah, I think it's going to really improve things because we're not necessarily going to go to bed as soon as it does go dark. So we might be still working out here, especially in the winter time. It'll be dark at like 4 PM, so yeah, we need to make the most of light Everybody loves light. Seriously underrated. Right, I'm going to go and have a quick break, and we'll return when the lighting has come on. I'm going to go and sleep over here. Very good. Oh, it's gone dark. And look at that. It's lit up our yard. Very, very good. So yeah, I should have done it before and after actually, but yeah, before it would have been really dark around here. And as you can see, it's all lit up. In fact, it's probably helping the plants because it's still light for them. They're going to like it. So yeah, what do you think? Just a very quick modification. But I think really it is worth it. This one here is a bit in the dark. But if we were doing any work here, we'd be using a tractor which has got lights on anyway. It's just ready to make it easier if we are driving around here in the evening time, or if it's very early morning as well. I'll go up in the drone and we'll see it from above. Very nice starry night. Up we go. Yep, I think that is nice. I suppose we could have the shorter ones down at the ground level with these two, because yeah, you can see they are in the dark, these two here. But really, it's massively better compared to the rest of the yard. It's all in darkness over here. So, yep, that's very good. If you like it, please feel free to like the video. And we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.